Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If it is the first time, welcome, and please don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you guys can be notified whenever I upload videos. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys. Please subscribe, and don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome, baby. Welcome to the club, and thank you guys so much for the love. I receive it. As you guys can see the title of the video, I know it's a lot, but before I start rambling, let's go straight into the video. Okay, the moment we've been waiting for. So it's basically gonna be a story time of what is it that I had experienced on my previous relationship, right? Not the relationship that was on last year, but the one before that one. So I met this guy. When was it? I think it was 20. What year are we on? We're on 2022. So let's say 2021, 2020. Yes, the year 2020. I think it was towards the end of the year. I think it was around October, somewhere there. I'm just trying to backtrack and think, but it's somewhere there. So I met this guy so I was out partying with my cousins and friends, right? And we were at Pimville in Soweto, PDL. So we were there. It was nice. It was a chill vibes, you know. We dancing, we just having some drinks, we eating. It's nice. It's a chilled area. We having fun. It's nice. So there was this one song that was playing there, and you know, you stand up, and then I started dancing. I started to feel the mood. It was nice, and I remember very well. So I saw this guy. I'm not gonna name him. Just, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable in telling you guys who the guy is, but it's a guy. Okay, so I met this guy. Oh, handsome, very handsome. Yeah, handsome. So he's like, nah, you look very beautiful. I like how you dressed. Can you please give me your numbers? And at first I was like a bit hesitant, you know, and then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna give you my numbers. You know how we are, guys. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna give you my numbers. It's fine. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. After a few minutes, okay, we went back to my cousins. We danced, it was nice, we chilled, and then I'm telling my sister, I'm like, okay, so there's this guy who's asking for my numbers. I don't know whether I should give him my numbers or not. And then my sister was like, no man, stop being hard on yourself, like just give the guy some numbers. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give the guy the numbers, alright? Okay, cool. I gave the guy my numbers, and then we exchanged numbers, and he was like, okay, when can I call you and when can we meet up? I'm like, hey brother, man, wait. What's the rush? What is the rush? Okay, but anyway, we exchanged numbers, and then the same night, I think it was around 11 to 12, if I'm not mistaken, midnight. So he sent me a text. He was like, okay, because at that time I had left and then I went back home. So he sent me a text like, nah, you look very beautiful, yeah, you know, like those type of messages. Okay, yeah. Okay, long story short, so we started communicating. I started getting attracted to this guy, you know, and then he would call me, you know, we would speak, you know. I was starting to like get to know him, what am I saying? So as the time goes by, right, I remember there was a first time ever, so mind you, I'm in a situationship with this person. It was around, I think it was 2 months then. So we started like communicating, you know, getting to know each other, the type of person he is, and also him getting to know the type of person that I am. And so yeah, man. So there was this one time he came to my place, and he called in. He called me and like, no, I'm outside, can I please see you? I'm like, okay, cool. Like excited, I'm like, I'm gonna see my man, you know. You know, I'm gonna go see my man. And he's like, no, I'm very attracted to you. I didn't want to tell you this on the phone, like I'm in love with you, I'd like us to date, you know. I'm like so excited. And then eventually I like, okay, cool, it's fine, we can date. Right, so now as I was in this relationship, like I won't lie, everything as it started, it was good. I was just trying to know the person, communicate, to share like we would have like lengthy conversations, you know, about everything, about us, about life, like everything we would speak about. So there was this one time, I remember it was, I can't really remember, but it was just like one Saturday. He was out partying, and then he came to see me. He was like, no, I'm gonna come see you. I'm with my cousins, I want to see you, what. Okay, sharp. Went out, we spoke, you know, we spoke, and then okay, we started kissing. And then yeah, fine. Okay, time went by. Though there was a day, I remember I think I was coming from work, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was coming from work. So he called me as I was at work. He's like, no, I want to come and fetch you. And I'm like, nah, I have transport, because at that time where I was working at, we would have like transport to drop us home. So fine, I like, okay, no, don't fetch me, it's fine. I'm gonna get home and then I'm gonna let you know when I get home so that you can come and fetch me. Okay, cool. Right, okay, I got home, I sent him a text. I'm like, okay, no, I'm fine, I'm home, you can come through. Okay, sharp, nigga comes and pulls through, right? Okay, cool. Nigga pulls through, okay, hi, you know, we speak, okay, and then we start kissing, obviously, right? How? And then, okay, and then he starts saying, okay, no, let's go to my place, you know, I want you to come to my place. And I was like, okay, like I don't feel comfortable, you know, doing that, you know. And mind you, I come from a very, very strict family. I live with my grandmother. So imagine, I'm from work, I come back home, I'm like, and then I went out, and then I come back, I'm like, okay, imagine me telling my grandmother that I'm going out and I'm not coming back. Like, she would lose her mind. So I'm like, no, I can't do that. You need to understand that I live under someone's roof. I cannot just do as I please, you know. And I don't feel comfortable. Like, I don't think we know each other to that extent whereby, so that this is me communicating to him. I don't think we in a state whereby like I'm comfortable in coming to your place, all right? And mind you, at that time I'm just like honest, like just expressing how I feel, you know. And then he's like, okay, and then he tried like letting it slide, and then he ignored that. Okay, sharp. Then there was a time again, okay, and then obviously there was a time again where he came to see me, all right? When he came to see me, okay, like, nah, I miss you, I would like to see you, okay, sharp. And then, okay, we sat in the car and we talked, right? And then, yeah, we started like kissing and all that, all right? So when we started kissing, he started touching me in a manner that I did not feel comfortable in. So, and I tried expressing that with him, and he was like, nah, relax, you know, it's just relax, just ease up, like ease up. I'm like, this is me. I'm like, nigga, like, mind you, I'm in the car, okay? I'm in the car, and it's crazy how I'm laughing. I'm in the car and I'm sitting like this, and then he's like on top, he's like, no, relax, you know. And I'm like, okay, no, but like, we outside my yard. So you need to understand one thing. If my grandmother comes out and my grandmother sees you, nigga, on top of me, like, what would he say? What would she say? Like, nah, you're thinking too much on things. Hey, what. Okay, sure, okay. And then I let it slide, right? Okay, eventually then he stopped. and then we like started talking and then everything, and then I went back home, right? So then there was this other time he came back. Okay, he was not even drunk. I think he came back from work. So he came back and he came to see me. I was excited to see him, you know, and then we spoke. Then again, back to that story again. I remember very well when we started kissing. I'm not even gonna lie, we both kissed one another, and he started touching me inappropriately, you know, and I'd express again, and then I would express to him and say like, I don't feel comfortable the way you touch me, you know, because he would touch me in a very sexually like way, and I was not comfortable, you know. So mind you guys, like this, okay, I'm not gonna share this because that's gonna be something that I'm gonna share on my next video, but hey, let me just give you guys a light on what is it that I went through on that specific day. So like now he's starting to touch me like in a way that I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable, and I'm expressing it to him like countless times. I'm telling him that, you know what, I don't feel comfortable the way you touch me. I don't feel comfortable the way you like the way you do things. And then he ignored me, right? And in that state, and I'm sitting there right in front of my grandmother's gate, you know. I just don't know what's happening. There's just like mixed emotions. I'm thinking to myself like, what the hell is happening? But then again, I let it slide. He continues and then he continues, and then I'm telling you, he started taking my hand to, guys, like he started touching my hand, and he took my hand and he put my hand in his dick. All right. And I was like, okay, I don't feel comfortable. And he started touching my breast. He started touching me in a very inappropriate way, and I was not comfortable. And I expressed that yet again to him. I'm like, I don't like how you touch me. I don't like what you're doing. Please stop. And the nigga did what? He did not stop. So at that moment, I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? You know, I'm confused. I'm like, okay, what's happening? Like, why? What's this? Why am I going through such things? Why am I like, what's happening? You know, I'm having like a lot of questions, and I don't know what to do at that stage. I'm confused. You know, this is supposed to be my boyfriend, and he's just doing something that I don't feel comfortable in, you know. And I remember very well because so we were sitting at the back of the car, like in the back seat of the car, both of us, and I told him, I'm like, okay, please do not touch me like that, like, because I'm telling you to stop and you're not stopping, and you do know when you're not stopping what that means. And then he's like, nah, you're thinking too much. Hey guys, hey, what's wangling umfana was wangling. Okay, I'm too again, and now I'm thinking I'm like, hi guys, you like, what's happening? You know, it's crazy, to a point where like I don't even know how I allowed that, because it even happened. It happened so many times, to a point where every time when he came to me, he'd always say, no, let's go to my place, let's go do this, because I want to spend time with you. And I wouldn't feel comfortable. And it's crazy how I don't know, like every time when he expressed that he wants me to go see him, or whatever, like me to go to his place, I'd always deny. And little did I know. Anyway, so that is basically what I went through, you know. Okay, and then there was like this one incident. I was sitting in the car and like we were having like a back and forth like argument, you know. It was a lot. We shared, I shared and expressed how I felt to him, and he was just basically gaslighting me. He's like, nah, you're making everything about you. Every time I touch you, you don't want like you know. It was, yeah, he was like that. He would always say that. So, and in that state, I'd feel bad because I'm thinking, okay, maybe I don't know, I'm closing up. I don't know, like, man, guys, I was just like going through the most at that time. But then again, he once came again to see me. I went out of the house and he sexually assaulted me. I was sexually assaulted countless times, and it's crazy that I allowed it. I don't even want to get emotional because I don't want to cry. I'm not going to cry. So yeah, that happened, and I remember I sent him. There was one time, you know, I was drained. I was just tired, and I sent him a text. I'm like, you know what? Like, I think we need to end things because, like, I don't feel safe when I'm around you. You're my boyfriend, but I don't feel safe when I'm around you. Every time you want us to kiss, you want us to do that, and I can't, you know, I can't. The relationship, it's not only about that. We need to communicate in a relationship. We need to get to know each other. We cannot always have sex, you know. And mind you, like, guys, it's crazy how I'm sharing this. I am a virgin. I don't know this. I'm new to this life. I've never been exposed to something like this, and for someone to even like treat me like that. But I'm glad that nothing happened. But anyways, I sent him a text and then we ended things. So now I think this whole assault thing has affected me in so many ways, because after that relationship, when that relationship ended, I was in another relationship, you know, with someone that I loved dearly and we both loved each other. So it was, what I liked about that relationship is the fact that the person that I was involved with, or the person that I was in love with rather, was so loving, was so understanding. Like, guys, if there's one thing like I'm grateful for, until this day I'm grateful for, in that relationship with the person that I was in a relationship, was so understanding, to a point where like I expressed what I went through from my past relationship, and he's like, yo guys, yo, but anyways, so what I'm basically trying to say is that this has affected me in so many ways, to a point whereby whenever I'm in a relationship with someone, whenever that person tries to touch me, I just go back to that state. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get assaulted again and then I'm gonna be raped, which is unfair, alright? It's so unfair because I feel like I haven't dealt with that. And even though the person that I was in a relationship, or yeah, the person that I was in a relationship still understood, but then I told that person, and we spoke lengthily as well. So yeah, we understood each other, and then that person was supportive. So I'm here to just share that story time. Uguti, I was going through the most, and I feel like that is something that I need to go for counseling for. I don't know, see a therapist. I don't know, because I feel like every single time when a female figure touches me, like I just immediately go back to that state. It's okay, no, this is gonna happen, you know, and I hate that. I hate that. So the reason why I made this video is to just express and share what I went through. Guys, if you feel like there's something that you don't like in a relationship, the person that you are in a relationship with, speak up and leave if you have to. You don't want to find yourself in a relationship whereby you are not happy, whereby you are mentally abused, you are what am I saying, you are emotionally abused, you are physically abused, anything. Just go. It's not worth it. Like, so man, yeah, this is what I wanted to share. I don't. Okay, so that's basically what I went through on my past relationship. Yeah, man, we live and learn. So I'm currently in a I won't say in a relationship at the moment, but there's someone that I'm dating, right? And that person ticks all the boxes. I'm happy. Prayed for him. I'm joking, but I pray for the person that I'm in a relationship, that I'm in a situationship with. But I'd say in a relationship, but well, it's gonna take time for me to call it a relationship. For now, I'm just calling it a situationship. But I prayed for it, and I'm happy where I'm at. And yeah, man, guys, if you have anything that you had experienced, you can comment down below and let us share our stories, man, and support one another. We are women, and we cannot allow these men to treat us like trash. We are not trash, you know. So yeah, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my video. Thank you for watching the full video. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share the video. Please, guys, please get me to 1,000 subscribers. Until next time, ciao for now.